Priya, I want you to come and work for me, for my company. Good pay. Upton Park, Upton Park. Good pay, good pay. She's mesmerized. Uh, I lost everyone's number when I came out from prison. Mm. Good pay. She did my tax work, coursework for me. Yeah. She helped me out with it. Well, she did most of the work. I only attend the exam. I'm a very busy person. That's why. I have to be with my uni friends. I have to be with my college friends. I have to be with everyone. I have to be with you. Otherwise, they go bonkers. I went. I went into prison after university finished. It's a bit hard to mess up the students though still in it, you get me? Man's got uni card and things. I don't know where my smart card is from school, my college card, ID cards, and my university card. London South Bank. Yeah, my mom is a really nice person, yes. My brother is a really, my whole family is good people. Problem with Tilakshan, he likes to be in control all the time. The beef started, you're from different ends. He side as well, but he's from different end. Yeah, bottom forest or something. He likes to be in control all the time. You get me? So the beef started when Madhu tried to introduce me to him at uni, and he got Madhu Coca-Cola and he bought me Sprite. Why you buy me shit? I didn't ask you. You don't even know me. Why you buy? Why you buy? Uh, 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 I wanted to be polite, so I took it. You know what I mean? So afterwards, Prasanna came, man. But Prasanna is not like controlling in it. But he's from Tooting and Croydon. He went into prison, he came out, he knows what one. You get me? That's why me and him, we start. He's probably about 2-3 years older than me, but he was studying 1 year ahead of me. That's how we didn't come close friends, but yeah. You can't be in control. Why do you want to be in control? Life is all about being pre-bled. Freedom fighters, pre-trial, pre. You know, in my university, all the Tamil girls, they don't drink alcohol, smoking it. You never know, they might be drinking while we're not there, blood. You get me? I don't trust these girls. Me and person, I get a bottle on Friday normally with Wembley BJ and etc. We sit on the sofa and this the I diss everyone. It's all about who can speak the good English. I just chat shit in Tamil, English, whatever language. Huh? I ain't but shit about no one still. I got my first love letter when I was 13 or 14. I got scared. I can't remember. You have to ask Sakshan. We're now opposite gang members. Huh? So, yeah, I got scared. But then Sunanda was trying to hook me up with her. Sunanda is pretty. She's going. I don't know if Sabe Sanana and she got married yet, but what it is, Sabe Sanana came out from prison and he was wearing his suit and he started putting shit on Facebook. I saw him the other day, he asked me for a cigarette. I gave him one cigarette, Chesterfield Red. I don't know, these Eastern Tamil girls, they're paranoid and that, innit? You get me? Don't worry, Sandy is here to fuck everyone up. Fuck you lot up, blood. You get me? Fuck them up. Give them some ganja or something. Cause make them go crazy. All these girls, what they want is who's driving the BMW or Mercedes. When Bang said, I want to talk about my bank. Hello, Al-Qaeda, Mr. Al-Qaeda, எப்படி இருக்கிறீங்கள்? Very good. Yes. Uh-huh. Okay. No problem. I heard Al-Qaeda is dark-skinned and is it true? I want to go into Guantanamo Bay. Hello? I got the wrong caller.
சினிமா எம்ஜிஆர் சிவாஜி சாரி என்டிஆர் ராஜகுமார் இவங்க இருந்த சினிமா இது போல் வருமா கடவுள் யாருன்னு யார் பார்த்தால் அதை கண்ணில் காட்டுது இந்த சினிமா தான் மன்னன் மட்டும் மன்னன் அது கண்ணில் காட்டுது இந்த சினிமா தான் உயர்ந்திடலாம் இந்த எடுத்து காட்டுவது சினிமாதான் எனக்கு யார் இந்த சாட்சி நான் வேற யாரு நம்ம தலைவர் தான் பூமியையும் சுத்தி காட்டுது இந்த சினிமாதான் சினிமா 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 ராஜ்பாடி வந்து வீட்டு பார்வட பேர் ரசிந்துறாங்க 100 கையில் ஒரு சேர வேணும் ஒரு சினிமா உருவாக வீடு மனிதஜ்வாடி இது ரொம்ப முக்கியம்தான் ராஜு நல்லவர் ரைட்டு போடும் இது உதைக்கும் வண்ணம் தான் வீடு வாட்டி இது வேறு பார்வை இல்லை ஜோதி வாட்டி இது வேறு வாட்டி இது சினிமா தொழிலாளி வீடு ராசி வந்து வேறு இது பாடுதப்பா கையை வெளி வைக்கும் இந்த சினிமா தான் ஏ யாரு சிவாஜி சாரு யாரு ராஜகுமார் இவங்க இருந்த சினிமா இது போல் வருமா Besar, அதோ பார் வீட்டுக்கு வந்தாரு சிங்கம் நான் வீட்டு கேட்டாரு எந்த எளிமைதான் Come on, I like to only sing my favorite part, sir. நன் மட்டும்தான் ஜப்பான் போனா சூப்பர் ஸ்டார் ஜெர்மனி போனா சூப்பர் ஸ்டார் அமெரிக்காவில் சூப்பர் ஸ்டார் ஆப்பிரிக்காவில் சூப்பர் ஸ்டார் காட்டாயிரி பள்ளியில் கவனி பள்ளி பிள்ளைகள் கையில் கவனி காட்டும் கடவுள் யாருன்னு யார் பார்த்தால் அதை கண்ணில் காட்டுது இந்த சினிமா தான் Yoji. Superstar. வேறைப்பார் ரசிகர்கள் கூட்டம் தான் வெட்டுக்காராது காடிதனைதான் இந்த எழுதியிருக்க மக்கள் விளையாடும் எங்கள் ஒரே நன்னந்தான் தொட்டால் வருமா தொட்டாதது கூட தங்கமாகும் அண்ணன் படிச்ச மனசை போட்டால் அது சூடா சுல்லா சூப்பர் ஸ்டாரும் சூரியனும் தான் இது வெட்டி வந்தது உண்டு இதற்கனே அண்ணனை தவிர இங்கே எந்த அகனர் குண்டு யாருன்னு யார் பார்த்தா அதை கண்ணில் காட்டு இந்த சினிமாதான்.
இப்போதான் 12:30 ஆகுது சரியா. நான் மார்னிங் டைம் சரக்கு வேண்ட போகலாமண்டா வெளியால் குளிருது. லண்டன்டா பக்கத்தில் போய் வேண்டலாம். நான் லண்டனில் இப்போ இருக்கிறது இல்லை, ஒரே பிரச்சனை தான். குளிச்சு வச்சா கொல்ல போகல நல்ல வேலை. என் ஓசி ட்ரிங்க்ஸ் எல்லாமே இப்படி நல்லா இருந்ததா? நல்ல வேலை. நான் சரக்கு வேண்டி தரணுண்டா என்ன அர்த்தம்? நீங்கள் கிளவர், நான் ஸ்டூபிட்டேன்டா. I was working in a shop there. It's my you and Nathan, and they're quite rich. But they still can't mess me up. It's joking. I like mostly talking to Nathan. Any problem, Mayu. That messed up still. Too much cocaine. I'll give it to you. It's nice. Professional business. But Nathan works in some offices but it's too fucking fuck. They're nice, man. They're nice. They're very kind people. It's not because they're Hindus or anything. They're nice, isn't it? Chill out. I give a fuck. Like, I'm British. I give a fuck. I like chatting shit to them anyway. Oxford or Cambridge? I think Oxford. Oxford or Harvard? American. Harvard. London South Bank best in it because I didn't go there. You get Chinese, Japanese. You get no, I didn't see that much Japanese, but yeah, Pakistan, Bangladesh, all. Prashant is good. I don't know why he's took up smoking, but he's a computer, innit? He gives me free software. I sell it for him, those too. Accounting software. But he wasn't studying accounting, he was studying something to do with computing, and then you fix the parts and this and that. He only speaks to me in English. So I only speak to him in English as well because he's like that. He's safe. He wasn't born here, but he only speaks in English, so I only speak to him in English. And he's just like that, innit? But he's very smart though. He doesn't come out that much, but sometimes he does. I don't know what happened to him, blood. What I'm storing manangadi, man. எங்கட எந்த கேங் மெம்பர் இல்லாத ஆட்கள் எல்லாம் வந்து you know my mom's house, next to my mom's house, they put Tesco there and they chilling there. They're not my gang members, but my brother takes me with him time to time to that Tesco to show that I'm his brother sort of thing, innit? You get me? Bamba clap. I want to go and check up Chris and Brian. Chris is a white guy. He's about 4 years old, I think, and then Brian's about 50, but he talks like a gangster though, innit? He's Jamaican. I like him, innit? Blazing, chilling. Uh, the thing is, I don't try to fuck them up. They don't try to fuck me up. Anyway. That's because Chris is on the Labour side and Brian's on the Conservative side. You could think opposite ways though, still. So, yeah, I want to go and check if they're alright and that, innit? You get me? I ain't got their numbers. You could contact me on Facebook, Instagram, and things, blood. uh, Chris likes me drinking, but then Brian, he doesn't like me drinking. I ain't give a shit, blood. I got to work drunk. If you piss me off, that's what I do. I was working in the West London. Yeah, the black guy, he said I was drunk. He was manager there. He said I was drunk. And then the store manager, which is above, he's a Tamil guy from West London. West London somewhere, I can't remember which part. He listened to the black guy and he said, you're drunk. It's a bloody Tesco, but it's not a fucking fashion industry. It's not. It's not. What is this crap? Huh? I don't give a shit. I just went out. I just walked out. What? Because they can't do anything anyways. I can't do anything anyways because it was 6 months and below. So they could say, like, we don't want you without no reason. But lucky I didn't go violent though still. I don't care, bro. It's better to be on job seekers, bro. Chill out. You get me? Let's look at who's the CEO of Tesco's. I'm gonna show you. I am the top man. You give me money, bribe money. I do not take bribes, and I do not give bribes. This is the court of law. This is the court of England. I'm living in Wales at the moment, but I'm Scottish. You know why? That is Tamil land. Wagon with them things, huh? Hopefully, I'm going London next week. Not next week. Next month or so. I'll book a flight ticket, fly there, and then come back by train to Wales, and something like that. It's nice. I like going on an airplane. It goes to City Airport, I think, and then only City Airport is about 5-6 minutes walk from my mom's house. No, about 8 minutes. Or you can get the bus. It would take you about 5 minutes. You have to wait for the bus though, innit? You get me? What to do? Yeah, I went to City Airport and then got the British Airways to Switzerland. And when I went to Switzerland, I stayed there for a bit. I broke the TV. I got too drunk in the hotel, broke the TV. I paid about £200 or something, £250 for a small TV. It's Swiss francs, but then I had my card. I paid by card. And then I got the Swiss airline and I went to Holland. Both good airlines. The Swiss one, they were good as well. They're nice, bro. I don't know. I was in the hotel room. I broke the TV. They said that we heard a loud sign. 2 police officers with big guns. They say they don't have an army, man. Why they have a big guns for? Because of my name, man. They probably thought I'm from UK. What's going on, you know? But then I know there's Swiss people living there peacefully. But then, yeah, you know the Swiss girl. She won the European court. She went to the European court, and that's how the LTT became banned in the UK. Schoolboy Gondraga, everybody. I'm on the worldwide net. Listen. Class I smoke tobacco, I drink the alcohol, and chillax. You get me? What is cocaine? Why is it so addictive? And why do I choose not to use it? Because the law prevents you from doing so. That's why. I do have cannabis time to time. Once in a blue moon. Maybe two. Even so, I only have 2 pulls or 3 pulls. I'm high. But then, if I do it myself, I just put a little bit. I only do it myself now, anyways. Because it's like cigarette. You think you are trying to quit cigarette, right? Then you smoke weed. So, when you start smoking weed, you think you don't smoke that much, but then you're smoking more ganja. You know what I mean? So, Rolly used to smoke a lot, man. He passed away. Every time he smokes too much, I start drinking too much. I don't know. It's a rebel, innit? It's a rebel. Repel. Yes, yes, I am in your gang. That's why I told you don't go out, don't talk to the owners too much. Messes you up. If Mouse is trying to make up his own clique, I would tell Kohli. You don't treat Kohli like a soldier. He treats you like a soldier. One time I told Kohli he took his belt up like he was going crazy. Because Wahid, he's 2 years older than me, yeah. I don't know him in school, but then we met in school. I mean college. Not college, university. He was in the same first year. And he was and we were talking and he goes, yeah, I went London, I never seen you. And he always talks about Kohli this, Kohli that, blah 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 blah. Yeah, coursework, bro. If I ask him, he will give me his coursework. But he doesn't like me giving it to other Tamils in it for some reason. I'm not too sure why. Because he doesn't trust few of them because they're from different ends. I think so, something like that. Mm. I know, I told you I don't like you. I like your sister still. She Aishwarya Rai, yeah? Aishwarya Rai. She's a bit darker though. Still. Mm. They always talk about Ham got a temple. In Germany we do this, in Germany we do this. What is Germany, man? What is this? I haven't been to Germany still, but I was when I came to this country, we were coming in that borderways though, and it's still illegal immigrant in it. You get me? We must stop these immigrants coming into the UK. Only the smart one should come. Mm. Mm. You know, my sister, she looks like me, but the one that lives in London, she looks a bit like me in it, but she still can't become a Hindu priest. It's hard for a woman to become a Hindu priest. You know what the Hindu girls, priests are like? They just take out their hair and they go, some shit like that. And it's still, why can't the sister become a father? That's what I'm saying. Christianity. Mm. That boy thought I was like my father because he used to help out my older sister. The one, that sister, she doesn't live here. She lives in another European country. He helps out his family and that. And then the boy thought I'm like my dad, stupid or something. Suck my dick straight. Brian, Black Brian, he's Jamaican, yeah. Jamaican, he's about 50 years old, but he talks like a young man still. I think he used to be a bit of a gangster and he went into prison. He told me, but I ain't gonna tell him I went into prison in it, but he told me, and then, like, you know, he's Christian in it, but he's Jamaican originally. For him, straight bend down, prison style. Bend down, I'll show you. He told me a couple of times as well. I wasn't asking him stupid questions, but then he's older in it. I don't say anything, but then he stopped doing it. He understood what going with me and I'm a little bit of it. I could be a little bit of a dickhead sometimes as well. Loidas, Chris throws the box at his face. He gets bullied. He came and told me that Chris is racist. Watch out for him. I was like, no. And then he doesn't like other people playing politics, their country politics here. You know what I mean? It's UK. I don't say anything. I'm very quiet. And then he was trying it on me. I was like straight, shut the fuck up, you white piece of shit. And he was like, yeah, okay. Then we became friends. We became friends. He just chucks it on his face. Sri Lankan politics, man. This is UK, bro. I just say it openly. It's much better. Huh? You need to pay me some money, innit? If he doesn't want to get deported. Okay, listen. Don't pay me any money. I don't want it. I gave him £2,000 or something to send to his family back home. I lent him. It was a bit hard to get the money back though still. That's why I don't lend any money. If you want to get a loan from me, please visit my www.bankofsenthuran.co.uk Service Financial of England. No, finance, financial conduct of England or something that regulates the banks and financial services in the UK. Bank of England, where they print the note. I like paper note. I think they should still keep the £50 as paper note and maybe £20, but they're expecting to change the £20 note into plastic in 2020. But also Australia is doing it. They're making it into plastic, but I'm not too sure. But once it gets ripped, it's a bit a headache, you have to put sellotape on it. Because even if it's a tiny rip, it rips the whole thing. I should go mountain. I need to buy mountain boots, man. I want to climb that because it's vertical, and then I have to run really fast. Because you could go the other way. It's a bit easier to climb that way, but I want to do mountain climbing. My teeth, man. I got an idea next week. From next week, I have a new idea for my teeth. BBC Radio 4 is chatting too much shit. I might switch it to Radio 5, BBC Radio 5, but for some reason BBC Radio 5 is not working here. So I put in Heart on BBC 2. I think BBC Radio 2, but I think they got BBC Radio 2. I'm not too sure. I don't know if it's 1 or 2. I don't know. I'm not too sure. My dad's got in his temple, he's got a bigger one, bigger radio. He sleeps funny. I sleep like this, or sideways, but he sleeps in a different way. He puts his legs across. Sandy's husband is my dog. You get me? That's my older sister's husband. I'm a very polite guy, but when you start using violence, and if you have bigger wrists, I'll start using sword. I start using gun. This is what I do. Violence is not tolerated, especially when it's not the same type of people fighting each other. Huh? You want me to go fight a lion and then get myself killed? He's gonna eat me, innit? Or tiger or lion. That's why I use gun. Toys. It's a toy. You come Sri Lanka, you put your Danish passport, I will put my British passport. If you have British passport, it doesn't mean you are British. You put your Danish passport, I put my British passport. In the police station, they will put you in prison. It is British colony. Ceylon. It is a British, it's not Ceylon now, it's called Sri Lanka. It's a British colony, they will chuck you in prison. I don't show off like I'm British and that, yeah. But the thing is, they piss me off. How can Denmark be control of Britain? They're trying to control me. You get me? That's not possible. How is that possible? Bamba class. Nah, Danish people, normal people, they're alright. But then this family shit bullshit, that is not possible. You can't do them things. You get me? She threatened me to kill me. She threatened me to, in Sri Lanka, she paid some boys to fuck me up. They don't do nothing. They just went. They just went. And then I was in the international airport, and she said, some people, you wanna touch me in the fucking international airport? Go on. I got mental blood. There was a police station right next door. Not next door, in the old British building, I think it was. There was a police station. I spoke to the police officer later. I spoke to him. He worked in Chavachari. He's a Sinhalese guy. He doesn't speak Tamil, but he speaks singular English and things. So I was speaking in not singular, not singular. He was speaking in English. He told me he was working in Chavachari when they were fighting and that. He bought me a cigarette pack. I said I ain't got no cigarette. He bought me a cigarette pack, blood. Cigarette pack, not tobacco, cigarette pack. That's about 1,200 rupees. Sri Lankan rupees. I gave him a perfume bottle. That's about £7. I had a lot of perfume in it, so I gave it to people. I got food from someone. It's a parcel, isn't it? It's quite nice. It's a Sinhalese guy as well. I didn't give him money, I gave him perfume. It's only about 200 rupees for the parcel. They put it in the newspaper and they wrap it around. It's quite nice. And then I gave him perfume. No, take the perfume, I don't want to give money. $5. I stole from my friend's, what's his name? My brother-in-law London friend shop, yeah. His friend shop, yeah. I stole it. Why is he collecting money for the LTTE? It's not a closed business, but it's an open business. You get me? Secretive. I don't like these secretive, lucrative games. Huh? I heard he tried to go and collect, the war. After 2009, he went to collect a different shop. That guy got angry, he took a baseball bat and he started going crazy. Why you still collecting? Look the war. Look what you guys did. Bambaklat. Not fight properly. Kodiswari Kumar la irundhudrangada. Arijina. You can't learn like me. Look at this. You wanna zoo? You wanna blaze up? Things in? Your kids can't learn like me, blood. Stu, what's 12 times 12? 271. That is the correct answer. Why are you saying it's wrong? Mentally disabled. So how do you think my brain works? I spark up a zoo. I don't like ganja. I only take a couple of pulls. You get me? It's the truth, bro. This is tobacco. It's allowed by the law. The law. Kodiswari Kumar. Subhangi Sasigaran. Vijidaran Belpulai. Suresh, I need to think about. Suresh Belpulai. Kannana Madadan. Kodiswaran. The first name was Kodiswari. Kodiswari Kumar. Iva the pair was Kannana Kodiswaran Velpulai. He's the one who only minds his own business. He came and saw me by himself with his family in London. He didn't want to come and see my mom. Because my mom is crazy, and that's why. And Langa Mobile and a Portabara. He said, Laboy Kasu put the bang and a Portajali. Kati and then I want to let the good ground. They're furious. Lanka Mobile. Kati எந்த பக்கம் திரும்ப போதுன்னு பாருங்க. நான் கத்தி யூஸ் பண்றேன்ல, நான் பால் மட்டும்தான். அப்படின்னா தான் கொஞ்சம் லாங் டிஸ்டன்ஸ்ல இருந்து இப்படி வெட்டலாம். இப்படி. It's all about being environmentally friendly for me. Recycling. This bottle in it. Bottle is made out of sand and it could be recycled. Plastic is the worst one, but what to do? For Takshan, it's all about being a good daughter witness. He's got computer skills, man. He's opposite gang member now, isn't it? Why do you do your coursework on time in ICT? Information and Technology. I studied that later, but in ICT, I don't know what it stands for. Listen, why do you do your coursework on time? I wait for everybody to do their coursework and collect their work, and then bam, my work. So who's the teacher in the class? One of my big plans is to make the Sinhalese people into a terrorist. Who's in the right side of the law, Black? Who? You know the drones? The LTT used to have like a person on it, and they go and spy on that thing. It's a vehicle. They put a person in because in the olden days they didn't have like drones. So the LTT didn't invest any money in the drones. The problem is a lot of the Tamil people, they didn't go back to help the war. Because I'm British, how can I go and help another country's war? You know what I mean? But then I'm doing it in a different way. But I can't tell you guys. It's magic. One of my big plans is to make the Sinhalese people into a terrorist. Who's in the right side of the law, Black? Who? You know the drones? The LTT used to have like a person on it, and they go and spy on that thing. It's a vehicle. They put a person in because in the olden days they didn't have like drones. So the LTT didn't invest any money in the drones. The problem is a lot of the Tamil people, they didn't go back to help the war. Because I'm British, how can I go and help another country's war? You know what I mean? But then I'm doing it in a different way. But I can't tell you guys. It's magic. Why can't I talk about the LTT on the airplane? It's an open political, it's an open subject. You could talk about it with the other fellow passengers. It's not, I'm not saying I'm gonna do anything. Get me? Huh? I'll get drunk, I'll talk about it. This is why I fly on British. I don't get drunk too much. I chill out, good customer service. I've been flying with Sri Lankan Airways since 15 years old. At that time, there was no first class on Sri Lankan Airways. Now they have first class, business class. They think they're big boys in the Sri Lankan Airways, especially the people that serve food and that. Stewards or whatever they're called. Are you trying to scare us on the aeroplane? Huh? I've been flying with them for now they think they got first class and business class, they think they're big boys, huh? Mm. That's what I'm saying. Don't just make it fully no alcohol. Huh? Mm. That Sinhalese guy, he works in the off license. He applies for benefits, yeah, and he works in the off license at night time and that. You get me? Man, don't sneak you up though. Still, I stole from him. It's not his shop. It's somebody else's shop. He tried to hit me, and he hit me once. I ran to the petrol station nearby. I got the petrol pump, and the Tamil people work in the petrol station. You know what going in there? He did a press. If you press there, that's it. Pump. I smoke. I have a lighter in my pocket. Why are you hitting me? You call the police. Why are you hitting me? Now they okay. They got to know me. Huh? Like out there go and tell the Eastern boys, Eastern motherfucker. Huh? I'll buy them some alcohol, tell them walk on. 2-3 days later they will see the body and the tent will be there. Nothing like that, but still. You know what I'm saying, innit? I'll talk about LTT on the Sri Lankan Airways. It's none of their business. It's a political thing. Anyone can talk about it. Why are you flying? Because London is not a banned LTT country. So why are you flying your plane to London? It doesn't make any sense. It's not one government saying terrorism is bad. It's a lot of governments they say terrorism is bad, but then they didn't go and you know what I mean. So therefore, my conclusion is that okay, terrorism is wrong. It doesn't mean I'm gonna listen to the Sinhalese people. You get me? One, I was in the, I was just checking in the hotel. How I was talking, she found out I was smart. Not smart. And she's in a bit aggressive and things. She's a bit older Sinhalese lady in her 40s maybe. I'm a little bit different. I just go quiet. You wanna mess with me? It will be a brutal war where Sri Lanka Sinhalese people will lose the Sri Lanka. Look, Britain is a small country. They control 60 to 65% of the world's surface. How many Sinhalese living in abroad? How many Tamils living abroad? Add the calculations. It was a cost. It was cost problem on Sri Lankan Airways. I'll get drunk. Why did you serve alcohol? So you should be. You should say haram and you should not give alcohol, innit? Get me? It's because it's Buddhism. They do also have costs in the Buddhism things. Get me? How dare you ban me? How dare you ban me on Sri Lankan Airways? I've been flying with Sri Lankan Airways since 15 years old. I will not speak in Tamil. Tamil is a jungle language. I am not from the jungle. I am from London, okay? London, okay? If I don't speak in English, how's the other people going to learn? Anyways, நான் குயினுக்கே கிளவ்ஸ் போட்டு ஹேண்ட் ஷேக் பண்ணுவேன் விளங்கிச்சா நான் அவ்வளோ பெண்டு அன்றைக்கு வந்து ஆரை கண்ட நான் என்றால் அங்கரன் ஓனர் இருக்கிறார் இல்லை அவர் வந்து லைப்ரரியில் வந்து ஒர்க் செய்கிறார் ஈஸ்டாம் லைப்ரரியில் வந்து நான் ஒன்று காய்க்கல லிசன் நான் காய்க்கிறேன் வேணுமெண்டா if you want to open the job but I ain't gonna come and speak to you blood you get me you have to come and you have to be a man and come and ask me instead you get me listen அன்னைக்கு முஸ்லீம் பையன் வந்து சரி நான் அப்போ வேலை செய்யும்போது வந்து பார்த்துட்டு போனவங்க இந்த ஃபோன் நம்பர் இல்லை அவங்களுக்கு தெரியுமா எவ்ரிதிங் ஓகே எவ்ரிதிங் குட் பாய்ஸ் என்ன தீஸ்ல வேறு ஜாதியே இல்லை வேறு ஜாதி முஸ்லீம் முடியாது ஜாதியே இல்லை மதமே இல்லை இதான் உண்மை சொல் கண்காண்டி விட்டுறா அப்படியே டெஸ்ட் கொள்ளவர் terrorism is bad that is what the law is saying okay not the point சந்திரனை தொட்டது யார் ஆம்ஸ்ட்ராங்கே சத்தியமாய் தொட்டது ஆம்ஸ்ட்ராங் நிலவு தேவதையே உன் நிலவு நான் தானே உன் நிலவு நீதானே குட் சாங் நிலவு தேவதையே உன் கனவு நான் தானே உன் கனவு நீதானே திரை உலகம் என்றால் என்ன ஆர் கேமராவை கண்டுபிடிச்சது ஆர் வீடியோவை கண்டுபிடிச்சது வீடியோ என்றால் என்ன motion pictures it's really cold I just got air from the fridge yes I'm little Democrat this is how the voting system works yeah first class stamp is red so you because the labor put red so you put number 1 second class stamp is blue that must be conservative this is how I vote but I'm little Democrat I'm the third party I ain't got no blonde hair I'm losing hair okay time to grow my hair back thinking how I have an idea growing back is quite hard but I'm losing quite fast isn't it you know what I mean but when it grows it comes up but growing hair back I have to work something out so who's the best dentist in this world to fix up my gums and teeth come on no one